Chair of the North Carolina Utilities Commission. And with me this morning are the following commissioners: Floyd B. McKissick Jr., Tommy Tucker, William M. Brawley, and Donald Vandervaart. In compliance with the State Government Ethics Act, I remind members of the Commission of their duty to avoid conflicts of interest and inquire as to whether any member of the Commission has a known conflict of interest with respect to any matters coming before the Commission this morning. Okay. There are no conflicts of interest that have been identified. And before we proceed with public staff item number 1, I want to explain a change that the Commission has implemented last week for staff conference. I think that probably everyone in the room, the hearing room this morning, has already been advised of this change. But going forward, for every matter that is on staff conference agenda, the applicant is required to be present. And the applicant will come to the table with the public staff and be prepared to answer any questions of the Commission along with the public staff. If the applicant does not have a representative who is available to be present at the staff conference, that matter will be continued until the next staff conference. Are there any questions before we proceed about the new process that will be that we've implemented going forward? Okay. Seeing none, we will proceed with public staff item number 1.
Good morning, Michelle Boswell, Public Staff Accounting Division. Item 1 is docket number G5, sub 668. It is the first amendment to a contract previously approved by the Commission on July 31st, 2024 between Public Service and Duke Energy. Public Staff has reviewed the contract and recommends allowing the First Amendment to become effective.
Move the item as recommended by Public Staff, subject to any technical non-substantive revisions that may be made in the final order.
Microphone won't turn on, but I second.
So we have a motion and a second, and I would, before I ask whether there's any questions or discussion, Ms. Boswell, this amended contract does have confidential provisions. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second. Is there any questions or discussion from the Commission? And Commissioner Tucker, let's make sure that we do not ask any questions that involve confidential provisions.
I believe this is public knowledge. This is the First Amendment's what we approved back in July. Is that correct?
No, the First Amendment is what we're requesting to be accepted today. The original contract was approved in July 31st, 2024.
Right. Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you very much. So we will now proceed with public staff item number 2.
Good morning, Evan Hauser, engineer with the Public Staff Water, Sewer, Transportation, and Telephone Division.
Good morning, Dale Boyette. I'm the compliance manager for Old North State Water Company.
Item number 2, filed by Old North State Water Company in docket number W1300, sub 112, is a verified petition pursuant to North Carolina General Statute, section 62-133.11, requesting authority to amend Old North State's tariff to pass along the increased cost of purchased water from the town of Stedman in the Blaywell service area in Cumberland County, North Carolina. The public staff has reviewed the petition and recommends that the Commission issue the proposed order approving the tariff revision.
Move the item as recommended by Public Staff, subject to any technical non-substantive revision that may be made in the final order.
Second.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Are there any questions or discussion from the Commission? Commissioner Tucker.
Thank you. Just a question for my own edification for the representative with Old North State. Stedman's going up 90 cents per thousand on the water. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Help me understand why the rates jumped $3.40 for 90-cent increase from Stedman. There's no infrastructure changes. There's no anything going on. You're just processing more expensive water. Why does it jump $3.40 versus a 90-cent increase from Stedman? Just help me understand what that is.
So you're talking about the It's approximately $3.40 increase to the average bill calculation.
Yes, sir, from 46 to 5026.
And
Yeah,
so the reason for that change in the average bill is because the customer's using multiple usage charges per month. The rate per 1,000 gallons is increasing by 90 cents, but the average customer, based on the company's last rate case in sub 60, uses 3785 or 3,785 gallons per month.
okay.
So they're incurring that 90 cents 3.7 something times.
Okay, so $2.70 more in net dollars and it's going up 340. Is that what you're saying?
So the rate is increasing by 90 cents and that rate is charged multiple times. Yeah, so it'll produce a larger change in the average bill than the change in the rate will.
Little fluff in there, isn't there? For billing or expenses or whatever. It's 90 cents is passed straight through to the consumer.
Correct.
Okay, very well. Thank you.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. We have before us our minutes of the July 7th, 2025 staff conference for approval.
Move approval.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The minutes of the July 7th, 2025 staff conference have been approved. Is there any additional business for the commission this morning? Okay, seeing none, we stand adjourned. Thank you.